you want to get on your boss's good side? But why? It is because you're very well aware that we're living in a world where, apart from quantity and quality of work, our personal impressions are also considered. Just imagine how much less stressed and more successful you'd be at work if you are in the good books of your boss, because he is the one who holds the key to assigning the best work projects, promoting you, giving you a raise, and advocating for your job security. So it's important to set yourself above and apart from the rest. Now the question comes, how? It differs from job to job, but no need to worry. Let's start with a video on 7 tactics for winning your boss's approval without working more. Number 7. Know your boss. Can you impress any stranger in the first instance? I mean, it is possible to impress someone if we don't know what makes them tick. Well, it's pretty hard. So before impressing, knowing a person and developing a relation with them is important. Same applies to your boss. But you are afraid of being overly personal with your boss. Okay, then set your boundaries and try to get to know things about him while taking care of your limits. Because knowing your boss personally can often develop a better working relationship. Start showing basic interest in your boss's life. Focus on their preferences and their responses to different kinds of scenarios, and try to show an interest in his life outside of work, because this can be a great way to bond. Find out about the things and actions that seem to appeal to your boss, gain a better sense of what he or she values, and then try to execute it, as it is vital for building a strong relationship between you two. For example, find out how your boss wants status updates from you, that is, by phone, email, or in person, and after finding out, act according to the interest of your boss. These are the initial steps to be in the good books of your boss. Number 6. Always be early. Imagine you're waiting for your parents to pick you up from the school, or waiting for your friends to show up, but they are always late. How would you feel for your parents and friends at that moment? Obviously frustrating and angry for making you wait and being always late. Now tell me, would you like to frustrate your boss just because of your habit of being late? Is it a good idea? Of course not. It's because everyone admires punctuality, and if you'll be a punctual person, your boss will admire you too, as it will give him an impression that you are very considerate about work ethics. So, never be late to the office, unless it is an absolute and vital necessity, and try to leave the office only after your boss leaves. It will indicate that you are working longer hours and will exude a sense of respect. These all things will make you a reliable, dedicated, and passionate employee of your company, and of course, the boss will also notice it, which will make him impressed about your personality. Number 5. Dress well. When I was in school, I always liked to go well dressed with my uniform ironed and clean shoes, because somewhere I felt that being properly dressed creates a salutary impression of mine on teachers and my fellow classmates. Same is with the workplace. Being well dressed is really important, and it may be one of the deciding factors of the heights of your professional career. It is because people who are more nicely and professionally dressed than their peers are apprehended as being better workers, and it leaves quite an impression on everyone, including your boss. For example, a crisp shirt or pleasant formals are appropriate workplace attire. However, be careful and don't take your dressing game too far, because it will stand out as an obvious and forced attempt of flattery. Number 4. Be tech-savvy. You don't know how to use and operate a computer? Okay then, no need to worry about how to impress your boss, because the first thing you need to worry about is how to find a boss. In the current digital era, where most of the things are dependent on technology, a person who is not technologically advanced faces great difficulty, because nearly all jobs, even labor positions, now require the use of a computer, and nobody wants an employee who knows nothing about computer or technology. A promising hand in operating computers or laptops comes in handy while doing basic projects, and especially when you are in the technical field, being computer savvy is a must. It plays a major role in including you in the good book of your boss, so don't even think to ignore it. Number 3. Be honest. Just try to think someone close to you is lying to you. How does it make you feel? Intolerable, isn't it? Being honest only in personal life such as love life is not enough. My teacher always taught us in the childhood that honesty is the best policy. And it works in the workplace as well. Never make the mistake of lying about any aspect of your job to your boss, because nothing is less impressive than lying. It can destroy your credibility, causing a major drawback towards impressing your boss. Be honest and upfront about your professional side and openly communicate your ideas and let your boss know about your real capabilities without any manipulation. Always stick to the truth and be a trustworthy and valued employee, because lack of trust can severely damage the relationship and your career. For example, if you have an issue with something, always speak about it. Never take credit for work you didn't do. Take care of these little things and just watch how much your boss is impressed by this attitude of yours. Number 2. Support your boss's goals. When someone supports us in every situation, including our most difficult times, then that someone occupies a special place in our heart. We never forget about them and are always kind to them. Now imagine yourself as occupying that special place in your boss's heart. Feeling nice and satisfying just by imagining it? Well, you can turn it into reality by being a loyal supporter of your boss's goals and professional aspirations. Get to know their priorities, help him out to accomplish and meet such priorities, and try to make his life easier by your efforts. In other words, find out what's on your boss's plate and see how you can help to lighten the load. Give attention to what your boss wants and communicate with him regularly to make sure your goals and priorities are in sync. It will make your boss happy and will ensure you to be a welcome change. Number 1. Be a team player. Don't ever make the mistake of pulling down your coworkers in order to improve your position or to improve your impression in front of your boss. Instead of sacrificing your team members, show that you can work well with others with full cooperation. Show that you are always ready to compete in a healthy way. You can demonstrate this by being willing to work on a team, by helping out your coworkers with their task, and by delegating responsibility when necessary. Being supportive to your team instead of criticizing them will certainly leave you open to more opportunities, and always remember, making friends at work can really improve your career and can help you in becoming one of your boss's favorite employee. So, act as a team and make effort with your colleagues. It's best for all, including you. Keeping the above points in mind, you can turn the tables in your career. You can chat up your boss and try to ingratiate yourselves. These were some of the tactics which can help you to improve your standing with your supervisor. But apart from them, there may be many other ways which you can use to impress your boss. Do you know some of the other ways? What are some of the things you would like to or you're doing to impress your boss? Have you applied any of these? Let us know in the comment section down below. Hope you enjoyed the video and found it helpful. Then like it, share it, and enjoy the rest of your day. See you in the next video.